I want to present you one of the best family SUV car that you can buy in 2024 from my point of view. It's about the brand new Skoda Kodiaq. I think this car fit a lot of person needs, and of course for the fans of IC combustion engine cars, I think this Kodiaq might be a great option. And also you can get it with a super reliable diesel engine. For those of you that still want to have a diesel engine, I think this system and this configuration on this Kodiaq might be one of the best on the market with a relatively good price. I want to give you some technical data, then we will talk about the exterior, interior, material quality, multimedia, space, everything in this video you will find out. But if you want to see the car on the road, if you want to see the test drive, if you want to see how it's the consumption, how are the suspension and so on, definitely check out the other videos. I have some separate videos with the same car where I drive the car only driving, and we will focus only on driving. Now let's go to the technical data and then we will start with a review. First of all, this Kodiaq come in two versions, at least in most of the country. It's a selection version, and then will be the sport line. Sport line is not yet released, at least not here, but in the future will be. I'm not sure, in certain country, in other country might be other version, but for the moment we have the selection version. And from here I will explain in a second that we have a lot of options. Also, if you go to Skoda configurator, you will see that there you will find a lot of options to add to the car. And this car, it's almost full option. The only thing that's missing from here is the panoramic glass roof, that from my point of view, if I remember well, it cost around 1,056 euro or something like that. It depends, because the price I saw that it's changing. I was surprised to see that when I did my research for this car like 2 weeks ago. I had to have the car 2 weeks ago, but I have it a little bit later. But I did the research and I find some price online, and then now when I look at their other price, and they kind of discount the options, so most of the options are much more cheaper now. So I was surprised to see that, but also pleasant surprise to see that. The starting price for this Kodiaq, for a family car, super big, you will see how big it is and how much space you have. It starts at 37,076 euro. It's amazing to have such a big car, top of the range in Skoda lineup for under 40,000 euro. It's incredible. But with all the options that you will see in this video, the price will go up to 53,559 euro. So the version that I have with me is the 2-liter TDI version, is the diesel version, 2-liter, 4 cylinders inline, 193 horsepower. But you can get a car as a plug-in hybrid, 204 horsepower. You can get it as a diesel, 150 horsepower with the same engine, or you can get it with a petrol engine, ETSI mild hybrid with 150 horsepower. I will probably try to get other cars to test as well to explain you, but for the moment I think I have one of the best configuration and the best power ratio to the size of the car when it comes to engine. And it's one of that engines that I really recommend you to go for, because I know it's reliable. And also this engine, it's combined with a 7-speed automatic transmission DSG, which I think is also very good and very reliable, and in this configuration it should last for many years. But 193 horsepower, 400 Newton meters, an all-wheel drive version. That means it's a permanently front-wheel drive with the possibility to drive the rear wheel as needed. The top speed of the car, 220 km/h, 0 to 107.8 seconds. The fuel tank capacity 58 liters, and the turning circle 11.2 meters. The weight of the car, 1,849 kilograms. Ground clearance around 18.7 centimeters, and the fuel consumption, which you can see in the test drive video in my test, it's an official VLTP 6.3 liter. But if you want to see the real life results, definitely check out. CO2 emission 166 grams, and the drag coefficient, usually before on the previous version, on the first generation Kodiaq, was like 0.33, but now we have 0.289, which is much better. And I'm so surprised for such a big SUV, and you will see when we go outside to see different elements, to be so good. I mean, under 0.30 aerodynamic drag coefficient for an SUV, it's very good. And this is something that I noticed on the highway at high speeds. So they did a really good job. When it comes to space, guys, first of all, you have to know that you can buy this car with 5 seats like it is right now, or with 7 seats. But if you want to have the 7 seats, it's kind of optional, and you have to pay around 941 euros. So if you have many kids, or if you want to carry more persons, you can get this option. And I'm happy because it's not so expensive. I mean, 941 euros is not so much if you want to have the 7-seater. In this configuration with 5 5 seats, you have 910 liters in the back, but if you fold down the seats completely, it will go up to 2105 liters. It's just insane how much space you have, and I will show you later. And Skoda, they are well known for the space. The car comes with independent Tyke McPherson suspension on the front, independent multi-link suspension on the rear, and it comes optional with this DCC plus dynamic chassis control plus the progressive direction, which I explain a lot in the test drive video, so definitely check out. This is one of the best invention from my point of view. The difference between comfort and sportiness, it's insane. So really good feature and option to get it. It's around 810 euro when I check it, but if I'm not wrong, it's only 681 euro. So you can see they already somehow discounted, and you have dynamic chassis control plus progressive direction, which is incredible. I really definitely recommend you to get it if you will buy the car, because you will be surprised on how good it is. The other options that I totally recommend you guys are the LED headlamps. Of course, the car comes standard now with LED headlamps as standard, but if you want to have matrix LED headlamps, you have to pay extra 1,225 euro for it. But it's insane. I mean, I tested last night. I did a few videos in the nighttime, and I have to tell you that it's probably one of the most powerful bright light that I test in the last month. And if you want to have also that light bar that goes across the grille, you have to pay, I think, 100 euro extra or something like that. Another thing that I recommend you when it comes to options, package assisted drive plus, it's 487 euro, and you have the 360 degrees camera, you have the intelligent park assist, the trailer park assist, you have the trained park assist and intelligent park assist, which I have a separate video with them to show you how they work. By the way, the car comes also with 4 years warranty or 120,000 kilometers as standard. It kind of included here. Another thing that I want to point out when it comes to options, those seats, they are amazing. I mean, this configuration of the interior, you have a few interiors which you can choose, but these seats, they call it sweet cognac leather. It's a combination of leather, artificial leather. They are amazing. I mean, in terms of comfort and the way they look and the quality, they are really good, but you have to pay for them 1,381 euro in order to have them. You have also, of course, the winter package, which gives you the heated seats, heated steering wheel, also ventilated seats. You can get the panoramic glass roof for 1,000 euro. But yeah, for more information, there are so many options. Go online on Skoda configurator and check out there all the options. Let's go and start the review outside, and then we will go inside. This is the key, the same key as you probably see it also on other models, also on Volkswagen models. It's a super nice key, black with chrome. It looks super fancy. Also, what you can do with the key, lock and unlock, and also you can open the trunk because it comes with electric tailgate, and of course it comes with keyless entrance. That means if you come close to the car, you don't have to press the button. You put your hands right here and you unlock the car just like that. It comes also with electric folding mirrors, which is super useful because the mirrors are really big, and at least in the city, in tight places, it's really nice to have the option to close and to fold in. And also, of course, from here you just press this button and you open the tailgate automatically, which you will see a little bit later. It has so much space in the back there, and then you just press it again and then the trunk will close. But in general, this is what you can do with the key. You probably notice the difference between the first generation of Kodiaq and this new generation. The car seems to be much more squarish and much more powerful. It gives you that impression of powerful, big, family SUV car, which I like very much. But surprisingly, what surprised me the most is the fact that when you look at the car, you see it so squarish, you will be impressed how they manage to make such a good aerodynamic. And you will see there are so many elements to improve the aerodynamic of the car, and the shape and the air intakes on the side, on the bumper, and even the shape in the back. You will see it in the second. It's impressive. It's really impressive how they manage to make such a practical and big and spacious car with such a good aerodynamic. I was crazy impressed. Now, when it comes to size, it's a little bit longer, around 6 centimeters longer. The wheelbase is the same. The car, it's a little bit less taller and also a little bit less wider. So in general, it's just a little bit longer, but you will see still plenty of space. Probably that why in this way they improve the aerodynamic, the fact that they make it a little bit less taller and also they make it a little bit smaller from the bright. But in general, the design of the car look great. I'm not sure about the color. I'm not a big fan of black colors. I mean, I will definitely get it with a brighter color. I like much more brighter color because you can see much better the lines of the car and the shape. But if you see the car in other colors, definitely it looks much better. Now when you look from the back, you will see that every single light on this car, it's LED, and I love the way they design the backlights. I think it looks really cool. It comes also with following turning signals, even the fog lamp, it's LED, the tail lights LED. If you get this package with LED matrix headlamps, you will get also this bar that's not illuminated, but also inside, if you look pretty closely, you will see kind of that interesting crystal design that Skoda uses with. Also you have this kind of a crystal design on the side. You have Skoda crystal lightning writing right here. You will see it also in the front, the same story, but the design of the lights, it looks quite cool, and I like very much the following turning lights, signals, and also the fog lamp here on the both sides look really cool. So when it comes to lighting system, it's pretty cool. I really like it. I also like those lettering where it says Skoda on the back, 404, and here you have Kodiaq. LED lights on the number plate. This is the reverse light here, the reverse camera here in the middle. It comes with 360 degrees camera, optional, I will show you in a second. Also on the upper side we have the radio antenna, shark tail, look pretty cool as a design. We have the roof rails in this chrome, also this gray mat around here fit quite nice with the roof rails. You can see also up there everything it's quite flat because we don't have the panoramic glass roof. Now we have here also the spoiler with really interesting lines and shape around here. Also with the black color, you cannot see it so well, but in other brighter color you will see it much better. And here you have the brake light, LED light, but in general also some black glossy around here. It looks really nice and it fits really well with the black tinted window in the back. You have the wiper, you have black tinted windows on the side. What I like very much, this transition here between this C-pillar, because they put this rubber in such a nice way, and even here, that you have the impression that you have a big glass until here. It's just incredible nice the way they design this area, and also the fact that you have black glossy here. It looks really nice. It looks like a complete glass, and that makes the car look really interesting. The handles, you probably saw it before, pretty similar with other models, pretty stable and strong. I like very much the fact that when you open the door, it comes with this protection here. So that means if you open the door, you will not hit other walls or something like that. And the same story, you have it in the back. So this is super useful and super practical. Again, huge mirrors, gorgeous visibility. In the mirrors also you have the blind spot technology light around here on the side, LED light for the turning signals, and down here you have the camera for 360 degrees camera, and you have an LED light that projects a nice light with Skoda on the ground. I show you that in the nighttime video, so definitely check out that video. This is the windshield. Here you have also this little ticket or whatever you want to put plastic to hold there, and then you have the wipers, which are good quality, and then you have some cameras and sensors for light and raining, and camera can read the traffic speed limit and also the traffic signs, and also help with lane assist and all that safety features. Together with the radar from down here, it works for the safety features, and the car it's full of safety features, and I also test all that autopilot in my videos. Also nice creases on the bonnet. It looks really cool, and also the new three-dimensional Skoda logo look nice. And this is the grille, pretty similar with the previous one. I mean, they still keep that Skoda look with a little bit of gray matte. Then you have gray matte lines around here. Air intakes, big air intakes. There you have the radiator. Here is the camera, the front camera right here in the middle. And I don't know if you can see it right now, but here integrated into the grille, you have this LED light bar that goes across the front of the grille. This is optional. You can get it normal LED headlamps, like high beam, low beam, normal LED. You can get it matrix LED headlights without this LED bar, but if you want to have also this LED bar, you have to pay around €70 extra, and then you get all the package like you see it here. I love those lighting system, probably one of the best lighting system that you can get out there today on any car. It looks fantastically good in the nighttime, and also it has a pretty nice, interesting design. So you have two bulb of main lights with matrix with LED, and it's really interesting. There you have LED lights, and you have also cornering lights, you have also adaptive LED lights, and you have poor weather lights, they call it now. We don't have any more fog lamps or stuff like that. Now the lighting system is somehow integrated into those smart lighting system. Then you have the turning signal in this area, which switch to the daytime running light when you close the turning signals. You have also Skoda crystal lightning writing on the side, but it looks really cool, and it's also super visible in the nighttime. You have such a good view. I was surprised last night when I tested. Down here, huge air intakes which improve the aerodynamic. Those are some elements that help to the improvedness of the aerodynamics. 6 sensors on the front, a little bit of matte plastic around here and around this lip down here. Also here you have some air intakes with some active cooling clappers, which you don't have here. Surprisingly, here we don't have active cooling clappers, but down here we have it. And if you look closely, you can see them inside there. But other than that, pretty nice layout, pretty cool looking car. Around the wheels, I'm super happy that they still keep those plastic protection wheel arches that protect the edges of the paint of the car, and that goes around the car almost everywhere, and even here down under the doors you have those protection. Also in the back they are super useful. Also in the back, guys, by the way, you have 6 sensors which help for all the kind of safety features, plus the parking sensors and so on. Some light reflector in the back. You have this bumper which is crazy simple, so you don't have the exhaust pipes visible. It's crazy simple. The exhaust pipe, it's somewhere under on the left side, I think you can see it, but otherwise pretty simple design, clean and simple. This is the way I like it. You can get it optional from 17 up to 20-inch rims. Those are 19-inch rims. They're optional. You have to pay around 1,300 for them. I love the 20s one. I think they look really awesome on the car. Then you have the normal brake discs on the rear, and on the front it comes with ventilated brake discs and normal brake calipers. But yeah, other than that, this is the exterior. The only thing that I want to show you now is the fact that you have the fuel tank right here on the right side with the AdBlue and all that stuff. So anyway, this is with the exterior, guys. It's very simple. Open it up from here. I love the fact that you have this hydraulic lift gate on the front, on the hood, which it's automatically. Here you have the engine, the 2-liter diesel engine configuration. You have the air filter, 12-volt battery, the fuse box. Here is the liquid for the wipers. Here is the filter for the diesel, and there is the liquid cooling. It's the same layout that I had it on my Golf 6, which I love it. It's so reliable, it's so trustworthy, and yeah, that's why I tell you it's one of the most reliable combustion engine system that you can get these days on the market. And if you ask me, I will definitely recommend you. Also, I like the fact that you have a little bit of rubbers around here and insulation. That means it also insulates the sound of the engine pretty well. And also in general, when you drive the car, you won't hear the engine so loud. This is also another thing that I was impressed about this car. Look at the daytime running light right now. They are switching to this bright white light, which they look great. Now, I want to show you also the good stuff, if I can say like that. The trunk and the space. Skoda, they are well known for the space. Here you have the button to close it. Here it's usually a triangle. Here you have LED lights on the upper side which illuminate the down part. Also LED light left and right. So you have so much lighting system in the nighttime. You can see so well here. So they thought about all those stuff take part on the practicality. Look at the entrance in the trunk. It's huge. You can fit in here so many items. Really big. So if you need a family car with space, this might be the one to go. I love the fact that you have a flat floor with a little bit of plastic here, so everything is flat. This is also extra, so you have to pay some extra for it. I will take it on the side for a while to show you how it looks without it. So check this out. Flat. Pretty good quality. A lot of space on the left side here. You have a lot of space on the right side, plus you have those hooks. From here you can fold down the seats, you have hook, you have a 12-volt port, plus you have this button for the hook. So it comes out, you have to pull it, it's semi automatically, and if you want to put it back again, pull it, and then you have to push it back. So this is the hook, also optional of course if you want to get it. This is so convenient to have it. Here the same handle, hook. Here we have some speakers on the both sides. Here you have this protection, which I will take it out. Also pretty useful in many situations. Usually I take it out. I don't like those protection for the trunk. I don't have it on my car. Here you have some storage space, which is also super useful. You have hooks in every corner. Under the floor, you have also a lot of space, and also you can take this like that and you can put it up just like that, and then this will stay. You have a lot of space down here. You have here two triangles, you have here some storage space, and under you have a spare tire with a lot of tools to change it, which is super convenient. So yeah, this is with the space in the trunk. Let me take this out and then I will show you how it looks with the seats folding down as well. All right guys, so I just take out that protection in order to fold down the seats. The thing is that those seats are adjustable, so you can adjust it. You can leave it straight like that, or you can put it all the way on the back. But when you put it all the way on the back, it will hit in this area here. So yeah, you can't use it. But the good stuff is the fact that you can fold down the middle part. You press this button. Man, it's so long I can reach it. It's so long, this trunk, I cannot reach it there to fold it down. But once you fold it down, you can have two passengers and in the same time carry long, huge items. This is so convenient, so useful. And then from here, you fold down the seats down just like that, and it will go down completely. But I have to go on the side. Why is that? Because once you push it, it will fix here, so you cannot move it anymore. And this is great while when you drive sometimes and carry stuff and you go over the bumps or something happened or an accident happened. This is much more safer to be fixed fast like that, because otherwise the things will move around here, go in the front and so on. So this is the safe way to do it. If sometimes you're wondering why those are like that, here is the answer. But once you fold it down, let me show you how much space you have from the back. Not only that, you can sleep here with the whole family, but you have so much space that you can use this car like a van, like a company van. Look how much space. Crazy spacious. Man, it's so spacious, the car, and everything is flat. This is the most impressive thing. Love it. If you ask me, love the space. I find it so useful. Now open the door from the side. It's a huge door here in the back. Even though it didn't open 90 degrees, you still have very much space to go in and to fill in the car with different items. That's the entrance in the back as well, and this is the way it looks. Pretty good quality even behind the seats here. A lot of space also on the legroom. Even though the transmission tunnel is relatively big, you can also use it for carry different items in this area. As you saw before, big entrance, but let's start with the doors and then we will go inside. We have a window, two windows here. One is fixed and one can be folded all the way down. So if you go like that, you can fold it all the way down, which is incredible because it's such a big window. By the way, on the rear, we don't have double glassing, but on the front, you can get optional acoustic glass, and this car have it, and you will see in the front double glass, and that help a lot on the highway with the sound insulation and so on. It's a big difference, and I noticed that it's fantastic. You have also this privacy protection here, which it's manual and it's cool. On the upper side you have plastic, but even though, look at the trim, how beautiful it is. Then you have some chrome here, you have some ambient light, which you can see it in the night time. Also, every time you open the door, this will turn in red in order that other car to see it well in the nighttime. And here we have this artificial leather in this cognac color, and from what I understand, part of this paint or part of those seats color come from the coffee bones, from the rest of the coffee bones. So it's really interesting, the process of making those seats. Anyway, everything here seems to be very good quality, even though it's artificial leather. synthetic leather. It's incredible good quality. So if you compare this one with the one from Tesla, for example, this one definitely feels much stable, and it feels like it can last for many years. So I love the design. I love the way they did everything in the car. I mean, when it comes to quality, I really like the stuff that they did here. A lot of space here in the door bands. Actually, this is huge space in the door bands. You have here a speaker, also interesting design on the speaker, another speaker here, and up here you have this interesting gray plastic trim which look great, and even the handles look super nice. Anyway, love the things that they did. Huge entrance in the car here. I already adjust the driver's seat in my driving position. The other one, it's too much on the back. I forget to adjust it, but doesn't matter. We will look at this one. This is the space in the back. It's huge. You will see it in a second. I will go inside and I will show you. Look how beautiful are those seats. Man, I love it. Those are my favorite. This Kodiaq design seats are my favorite, definitely my favorite seats. They look really gorgeous. They are perforated, which means in the summer you don't get sweat too much. Even on the back here you have isofix for child. You can install 2 child seats. I love the fact that in the middle it's quite flat, so even a third person can sit here, and it's also pretty soft, and I like that. And then in the middle, of course, you have the armrest with 2 cup holders, which is super convenient. Another thing that I like very much, excepting the fact that you have a hook here, the back of the front seats, they are made in the same leather. Look at the quality, look at the stitches, look at the space, storage. It's top. Going inside, I have crazy space, and I adjust the seat in my driving position. I'm 173 centimeters, and look how much space I have. I have to close the door. Also, let me turn on the climatic system because it's super hot outside. But guys, look how much space I have. Crazy. I'm like almost half of my hand here. I mean, look at the space, 173 centimeters. I can stretch my legs and I can reach under the front seats. Look at this, I stretch it completely. Look the way I stay. It's crazy, right? It's crazy spacious, man. No matter how big you are, you will be fine here in the back. You know, now I wonder if I see so much space, I wonder why they didn't do like Hyundai did, that stuff with the seats going up, you know, like a Mercedes, like a Maybach, like something like super comfortable. Like these seats go much more on the back to be able to kind of sleep or stuff like that. It's crazy spacious anyway. A lot of space. When it comes to head, I have huge space, huge space on my head. And also, by the way, those seats, you can kind of adjust it. You can leave it straight, you know, like this, or you can see the difference there, maybe 10 to 15 centimeters, or you can go all the way on the back, which is much more comfortable for long distances. I love the roof. It's a white, it's bright, and it's super soft and nice as you touch it. You have handle, hook, LED lights up here, so you can turn them on. It's kind of a touch sensitive light. Plus you have such a good visibility outside. You have also this window, big visibility, no problem. I mean, super good. Now in the middle you have 2 vents here, which are pretty good quality. Then you have the temperature for the climatic system, and down there you have the 12-volt port plus 2 USB-C, super useful. And you have this plastic which you can get it out completely and you can leave it just like that, or you can put this plastic with all this practical space and stuff like that. I think I have to do it in this way. With one hand it's kind of complicated, but yeah, you can put it back just like that, and you have so much storage space down there. Now let me go in the middle. And by the way, you can get also optional kind of accessories for the car, for the screens, telephones, and so on, to put it on the back of the seats. Anyway, this is the space in the middle. Oh boy, probably this is one of the most spacious car that I test in the last, I don't know, 6 months, even more. So much space on the head. Stretch my hand completely, so no problem. And also it's pretty soft down here. I like it. On the back it's a little bit stiffer because of the armrest, but in general I think I can stay here for medium trips, even long trips, without any problem. So it's pretty good. I think if it was the transmission tunnel flat, then was perfect. Now this is the dashboard, which look crazy nice and also practical, and the way they design it, the way they array the buttons, I think it's so ergonomic. And so smart, and you will see why I say that. But in general, the design and the way they fit it out, it's unique, it's nice, it's modern. So we have those new screens. This is a 13-inch screen. You can get it standard is 10-inch, but this is 13-inch, it's optional. Then you have the 10-inch screen display on the cockpit, and you have this 2-spoke steering wheel which look great. And of course they move down those 3 little screens for the climatic system and for those different settings, which I will show you in a second. But overall, it looks pretty nice. Here we have one big window from one piece and then another small one, huge mirror. You will have such a good visibility. In terms of design, it's very similar with the back door, but here we have the umbrella, which is made from recycled materials. Let's don't forget about that. And also you have that scraper for the ice on the other side on the fuel tank. Now up here you have the same trim as on the rear, but you can look closely. You have the same interesting, beautiful trim, but this time here it's soft material. So you have soft everywhere on the upper side. You have this plastic, super nice trim, LED light bar inserted here, some chrome with piano black. The handle looks so cool and futuristic. Here you have the speaker, you have another big speaker, you have the button to open the trunk, and then you have this leather again here in this area, which is fantastic. And even the stitches, look at them, they are unique and nice, and they look raw like an SUV. Then here you have the buttons for the mirrors and also for the windows. Lock the windows, lock the car, heated mirror and all that stuff. You have the controllers here. I like the fact that even inside here you have an LED light, plus you have those carpet materials, so it's soft and nice. If you put something here, it's pretty cool. Some light reflector and the speaker. Then you have ergo seats. Those are one of the best seats out there on the market. They kind of share it with Volkswagen Group. They are incredible from my point of view. They put a lot of work in them. I saw some documentary and I read a lot of them. They put it on so many tests, and I really trust them. And I kind of never had problem with Volkswagen Group cars seats. I think they are incredible. Not only the design, the way they look, but also the comfort, and the comfort in time, the quality in time, and the reliability. It's pretty good. And if you look at the design, the way they design it here in this area with the stitches, everything, it's made with a lot of tests and a lot of trying. So you can see they definitely have a different design here in this area and here. And also, of course, you can adjust it. Those are heated and also ventilated. You can see they are perforated. So that's for the vents, and you will see that the vents quality are pretty good. They are not so noisy. Side support is big, so it holds you quite well, and even up here on the shoulder you have side support. Anyway, I like the seats a lot. You have the pedals, which are normal. You have some storage space here, which is helpful. Electronic handbrake button, it's here now, and here you can set up the different settings from the lights. You can see right there on the cockpit, and from here you can switch on the poor weather light and on and off, and the fog lamps on the other button, off and on. Super cool. Up here again, soft material on the dash, the same nice interesting trim. I like the fact that this soft material, soft rubber, is the same as on the door, but in the back you have the same trim. Even if it's plastic, it looks the same, and that's important because it's a nice blend in together. LED light around here, the same plastic trim, then you have the same leather here. The vents look really cool, feel good quality. Soft material also up here on the dash everywhere. Let me go inside. Even here, guys, you have this leather on the center console, which looks super cool. And look at the design, how nice it comes around. By the way, from here you can set up the electric seats. You can adjust the electric seats in every position you want. So it's very simple. From here you just adjust it like that. Plus, I forget to show you something. Let me show you, this is important. You have massage on the seats, and you have this button here. If you press this button, the massage on the seat is starting. And to be honest, man, to be honest, I will be honest with you now. Yesterday I did test drives with the car, with this car. I did like 3-4 test drives, and all the test drive I have the massage on because it feels so relaxing while you're driving the car. And this massage on the seats, it's probably the best massage seats I ever been in. They are really, you definitely feel when it push you. Right now it's working, and you really feel when it push you. Look at this. I think you can see it. See? It's push around here now, and look at this. It's moving around. It's definitely strong. One of the best massage on the seat that I ever get. Another thing that I want to show you, let me turn it off. You turn it on and off from here, very simple. But if you go into the menu, if you go here to the menu and you go to the seats, right here you have massage, and you can choose which kind of massage you want, and you have so many options to choose from. And I choose the relaxation, which I find it super good. You choose the intensity, you choose the duration, and then you can start it from here, but you can also start it from that button. Another thing is here, if you push this once, you have heated seats, free position, but push it twice, you have ventilated seats if you get it as an option. And we will choose maximum, and when you put it at maximum, right now you barely hear it, man. That's the surprising thing. I mean, I don't know if you can hear that. It's so silent. You hear it? It's one of the most silent ventilated seats that you can get. I was so crazy surprised to see that. Visibility wise, around the window is perfect. Visibility in the mirrors, perfect, huge mirrors. Around the windows, good visibility also on the mirror up here. Overall, good visibility around the car because it's kind of squarish as a design. Also the seats in the back. Here, I love the armrest. You can adjust it, so nice. It's perfectly positioned. Plus, you can lock it in place. I don't remember how you do that. Just like that. And right now it's locked in place a little bit higher. How cool is that? I mean, it's so useful. Down here you have some storage space to put different items. Then you have also the possibility to close those like that, and it looks pretty clean and nice. But you can also open it up, and then you have so much space here. Huge space for different items, cup holders and so on. And here you have two places for your phone, so you can charge it wireless. Plus you have some storage space in the front right here to put different items, and you have Kodiaq writing. Super convenient. Plus two USB-C ports right there in the back. Again, crazy useful. Also, what I love the most is the fact that, not like in other cars where you have the climatic controllers on the screen, it's kind of complicated sometimes, but here you have all these climatic systems on those wheels and buttons. So you have physical buttons, physical wheels, and the loving good part is the fact that they are so easy to reach out, so easy to adjust, so easy to go in different settings. And you have the temperature here, just like that. Hold it to sync. If you hold it, if you press it for a few seconds, it will sync out with this. If you hold this, it will sync out with the other part. So that's so smart. Then you can choose the temperature. Then if you press it once, you choose the heated seats, the ventilated seats, and then you go back to the temperature. In the middle, again, you choose the vent speed. If you are in manual, like I am right now, you can put it also in auto. Or you press it once, you choose the volume. That's also cool. You press it one more time and you choose the driving modes. And this car comes with so many driving modes. And you can see on the screen, you have the Eco, Comfort, Normal, Sport mode, Off-road mode, Snow mode, and Individual. And if you go to Individual, guys, you can individualize. Let me show you. You can individualize, configure how you like to have even the suspensions. So because we have dynamic chassis control, once you go here to individualize, this is the way you know that you have dynamic chassis control on the car. You can choose from 15 levels of suspension settings set up. So you can put it super comfortable here. You can make it a little bit more stiffer, comfortable, but still comfortable. You can make a nice balance between them, or you can put it super stiffer in sport mode, which is incredible. And I test them, guys, and I have to be honest, it feels such a big difference between super comfort and super stiff, and it's set up so good. And you have the all-wheel drive, you have the steering feeling, you have the drive feeling, adaptive cruise control, light assist, and air conditioning. So cool. You have so many options to choose from, and you can switch between those different driving modes, and it gives you that perfect driving feeling. It's impossible for one person to not find the perfect driving feeling. Good. And this is with those controllers from down here. Otherwise, a little bit higher, you have the vents, which feel super good quality, lock button and hazard light. Here you have soft material LED light bar that goes across the dashboard here. Look awesome. Then you have this area here with leather, soft material up here. You have Canton speakers, also fantastic sound system as an option. And you have two buttons here, probably you see it. One is for the space here in the um, dashboard, which is super convenient. A lot of storage space is in the car. And here you have also a lot of storage space plus an LED light. Crazy useful. This is the start stop engine button. You can adjust the steering wheel down, up, forward, backwards, super simple from here. The steering wheel, it's in leather, feel great, two-spoke steering wheel, really nice design. I love the fact that they still keep the controllers with physical buttons. Here you have physical button controllers for the different settings on the digital cockpit. I will show you in a second. Behind here you have the stalk to adjust the autopilot. I test all those on the test drive, so definitely check out. You have those pedals here to change the gear manually if you want to do that. The stalk here left and the stalk on the right side, the gear shifter selector is here. You put it in drive, in sport mode, the gearbox, and reverse. And here is the button for park. It's really easy to change it. I like it. I start to like it more and more. The car comes also with a head-up display now, optional, which is directly on the windscreen. And if I set a destination, let me choose one destination. Just like that, you will see on the head-up display a lot of information there, from the navigation, from the speed, from the traffic signs, from the adaptive cruise control. It's crazy good. It's probably one of the best from my point of view, head-up display. Going to the cockpit, 10-inch screen, fantastic. You can configure it in so many ways. So you can choose wherever you want to see in the middle there. On the right side, on the left side, the oil temperature, the consumption, how many kilometers have the car, and temperature, and so on. But you can go farther and you can see just like that, squarish design, or you can see only the map, which is great. Or you can go even farther and you can see in the middle the autopilot information, assistant systems, and then the consumption in the middle, and so on. It's really nice. The graphic, the resolution is great, and also the visibility from the driver point of view, it's pretty good. Even from here, I think you have good visibility in the multimedia system. It's a huge screen. The 13-inch, it's really big. I think that the 10-inch, it's also big, more than enough, but even this one, it's so big, like a laptop. But the good part is that it's much more responsive than before. I love how responsive it is, guys. It's crazy. You don't have any lag as before. It's much better. And the good stuff is the fact that you have here on the search a lot of information, destinations on the map, so you can go to coffee shop, hotels, gas stations, and once you set the destination, you will see that is loading so fast, and that's something that I definitely love it. Yeah, super good. The navigation, it's great. Down here you have some shortcuts for the media, for the telephone. Here you have the apps, so you can connect now Android Auto, Apple CarPlay wireless. You have also the navigation. You have also here the climatic system, so you can go in the climatic system to choose different setup layouts and so on. You can go even farther here and turn on the air care, which you will filtrate the air inside the cabin. Super nice. You can go even deeper to the settings where you have some different extra settings. Good. On the upper side, again, you can configure it and choose what you like to see on this area. So now here we have like auto hold button, we have this schedule climatic system, we have this button which get you directly to the most important settings of the car, safety features like lane keeping assist, speed warning, attention monitoring, front assist, adaptive cruise control. All these settings, you find it around here. Then you have this off-road view, which shows you the position of the car. You can turn on and off the traction control. You can turn on and off the downhill assist. You can display and see much more information from off-road, which is cool. Then you have the button for start-stop engine button, and then here you go to the vehicle settings. You get all the settings of the car, the most important settings. From updates, traffications mean that you have the traffic information in real time, which you have to, of course, start, and you get all the reports. Then you have also the shop legal tips And then you have the settings, which are the most important settings of the car, from the time, date, language, units, whatever. Connection here, you have information, configuration. Then you have the on the second page, you have also the sound settings, which you can choose how you like to have it. You can go to individual, you can change the focus, and there are so many settings on the sound system. The sound system sounds really good. I cannot show you because of the copyright, but it sounds pretty good. You can also create profiles. On the first page, you have the vehicle, which it gives you a lot of information and settings. From mirrors, headlamps, you can adjust here dynamic light assist, dynamic cornering light, light sensor sensitivity. You have also automatic headlights controlling rain, convenience turning signals, and on which side you're driving. If you go in UK or in Europe, you have to switch this because of the lighting system. Then you have the comfort light tires. If you switch it, rotate it, go to brakes, you have all this auto hold and all that stuff. You can deactivate, activate. Then on the next page, windows and doors and open, wipers and service. And then you go to interior, you have also head-up display, driving data, interior lights, and you have also the seats. So from here you find a lot of stuff. Status of the car, if it has some errors, data of the car with a long term, and all that information about consumption and so on. Assistance systems, you already saw it. The parking, you have here on the parking park assist, which I did a video, separate video. Definitely check it out if you want to see it. Trailer assist, also those are optional. And then you have the camera, which shows you the 360 degrees camera that you saw it outside. So you have the side cameras, the rear camera, and you can see it from many angles, which I like it very much. I find it really useful. It's not the best resolution, but it's super useful and nice. Smart dials, you can configure it and choose what you like to have on the smart dials. Those are the smart dials. And here you can configure it and choose wherever things you want to add there, which is so cool. So you can add also the map, zoom, you can add the air direction, the smart climatic, and so on. So you can have it all there to switch between them. Then you have the user driver profile, you saw it. We have the background light, because the car have this beautiful background light. You can switch between different type of lights and setups. You can also turn it off or choose individual, which shows you really cool the ambient light in the nighttime. I have a separate video about that, so definitely check it out to see how it looks. And the seats, you already saw it for the massage, position of the seats. You can synchronize the seats and so on. Then you have the preconditioned air conditioning, and then you have the off-road. So yeah, in general, those are all settings. You can swipe it up from up down to change and go in different settings and change the brightness as well. But in general, guys, I think I cover almost everything. This is also the home button. This is the home page where you have all these setups around here. You have also 2 pages on the home here, which you can also, of course, configure the screen and add different widgets, take out different widgets. The cool part is the car I'm not sure right now, but it will come with the ChatGPT as a voice assist, which you can chat with it. For the moment, I don't think it's activated, but in the future will be activated. That means you can get information like you will get from an AI chatbot, which is great. Good. On the upper side, you already see the mirrors. Here you have some LED lights, SOS button, some glasses support, which is great. We have some microphones around here. Here you have the LED light with the mirror, the handle. And other than that, I hope I cover everything, guys. Anyway, if you have questions, ask me down below. I will be happy to answer to all of you. From my point of view, as I said, one of the best family car with a combustion engine that's reliable. So yeah, this is one of that car that I recommend to buy it. If you would buy it, you won't go wrong. Thank you for watching. That was the video. Don't miss out the test drive videos. Will be really interesting to get more information. Thank you very much to all of you that are watching my video. Really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and yeah, I guess I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.